Yeah, I wish I was still back in Majorca. Back to the daily grind. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name's Artie with CoinCasso, and this is Bitcoin Today, a show where we talk about everything cryptocurrency to keep you guys up to date and informed on all things happening in the crypto industry. In today's episode, Ethereum rallies over the $400 resistance zone in a bullish options market, and DeFi's huge growth locks in $9 billion. We also go over the current top cryptocurrency prices, as well as the top performers, and I want to talk about Chainlink in this episode, as it's seen a huge amount of growth over the weekend. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, August 31st. Thank you so much for joining me every single day. Thank you for patiently waiting while I was on vacation, and thanks for watching all of my videos while I was there, including the live stream. The cryptocurrency markets have been absolutely detrimental over the last 2 weeks, and I'm super glad that I went on vacation because I was not looking at the charts at all, and this show would have been really boring because I would have woken up every single day to a down market, letting you guys know that the market was still down. And for all of you that are new here, welcome. And if you like what you see in this video, consider subscribing down below and hitting that thumbs up button. As you guys know, you're tuned into the official YouTube channel for the CoinCasso Cryptocurrency Exchange. We are the official crypto partner of Paris Saint-Germain. So if you're looking for a place to buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies, including some of the top altcoins, check out CoinCasso in the link in the description below. All right, let's jump into these prices. Bitcoin currently sitting at $11,679, up 0.7% from yesterday. Ethereum at $424, up 5% from yesterday. XRP up 2.6% at 0.2832. Chainlink actually down 0.5% at $16.77. Now let's look at some of the top performing cryptocurrencies over the last 24 hours. Sorted by the 24-hour change, UMA up 50% from yesterday, Ampleforth 25.6%, Reserve Rights 22.8%, Flexicoin 17.45%, and one that I've really been eyeing is Aragon, up 13.39%. These are still huge gains in the DeFi and dApps department. So if you guys are looking for altcoins to invest in, go to CoinMarketCap and sort by the 24-hour change, and those are going to be your top performing altcoins. All right, now let's jump into TradingView and take a quick look at some cryptocurrencies. All right, when I left you guys before my vacation, that was on the 14th of August, we were sitting here at about $17.50 on Chainlink. Over the weekend, it actually pumped up to about $20. And over the course of the next week, it dropped all the way down to $12.79. We saw a long stagnation period for about a week, and over the weekend, we've actually seen a spike up to $17.81. The one thing that concerns me just a little bit is these really long wicks, because this signifies a lot of resistance in the price. The bulls seem to have taken it up right here, but the bears took over and pushed that price all the way back down, seemingly negating all of the gains from yesterday. Today, you can already see the price pushed up a little bit and is still pushing back down. We might see a little bit of a plateau here, maybe swinging down to $16 and then coming back up. Cryptocurrency markets can't stay down forever. There is massive amounts of growth in the industry, and these prices will dramatically increase over the next couple of years. In the short term, however, I think we're still looking at another week before market confidence returns and prices really start rallying. Now, taking a look at Bitcoin since the beginning of August, it seems to be seriously just stuck in a range. Currently, right now, we're at 11,600, and as you can see, above, below, like we're literally stuck right on this line. Even looking at the RSI, we're dancing along the 50 level. But if you pull it back to the March 12th bottom, we're still on an uptrend. Looking at this long stagnation period that we had from May to about the end of July, this is what we might actually be looking at during the rest of this consolidation. So if the market does exactly this, you're expecting about October before anything moves. I could also be wrong, and we could spike up to $50 million tomorrow. Highly unlikely, but it's possible. The reason I say that is because a couple of months ago, I saw an article about Yearn Finance going from a couple $100 to about $5,000. I've kept it on my charts and kept an eye on it, and recently there was an article written about it that said it jumped up to 38,000, and I'm like, that's impossible. I have to look at these charts. So as you can see here, 4,867 spiking up because of that news and then dropping subsequently down to 3,200. And I was like, cool. There was an article, spiked up, dropped down, dead in the water, and it's not really going to gain much more momentum after that. I was seriously wrong. And the reason I didn't buy into this was because the price was at $5,000. That's half the price of a Bitcoin. On August 15th, the price was sitting at $4,000. And over the next 6 days, it jumped up to $16,756. Then pretty much everything over the last week was really stagnant. So the price ranged in this level for about a week. Then on August 28th, the price rocketed up from $14,000 all the way to a peak of $39,384. Saw a huge resistance and dropped back down to $32,000. So had I actually invested in this when I first saw the article about Yearn Finance, I would have been up 726% over the last 20 days. This is just a simple missed opportunity in cryptocurrency. But I'm not worried about it because my portfolio is full of other things that have the potential to do the exact same thing. I'm still gonna watch this because I'm really curious on what price this thing can actually reach. Okay, now on to some news. So in DeFi and dApps, like the biggest growing sector of cryptocurrency, we're seeing massive amounts of growth. And in this first article, it's titled DeFi's Meteoric Rise Continues as Locked-in Value Hits 9 Billion. Decentralized finance, or DeFi, hit another milestone as it locked in and reached a value of 9.02 billion as DeFi projects gain speed over the last few months. Aave continues to be the largest DeFi project with 1.71 billion locked, followed by MakerDAO with 1.43 billion, Balancer at 1.36 billion, and Curve Finance at 1.26 billion. And as I mentioned before, Yearn Finance and Synthetics are in this race as well. DeFi tokens have all outperformed Bitcoin this year. Tokens related to DeFi infrastructure like Chainlink's Link have also surged. Exchanges have also listed many of the more popular DeFi tokens. Despite its continued rise, however, industry players still see some issues the DeFi community needs to address to encourage mainstream adoption, such as security and ease of use. You guys know how bullish I am on all cryptocurrencies going long-term into the future. Right now, the thing that's going to get cryptocurrencies mainstream is DeFi and dApps. Every single decentralized app that uses blockchain and cryptocurrencies is growing like crazy. Pretty much everyone on earth has one of these, and this is going to be the gateway to get you into cryptocurrencies. The more dApps that are released, the more people will put it on this thing, and then the more people that use it, the faster the industry is going to grow. If I could compare this to any moment in time, it's when Facebook first launched and you could only sign up for Facebook if you were a college student with a college email address. Then they opened it up to the rest of the world, and that's when Facebook started to explode. Looking into the future and looking at Facebook now, think about how many people use Facebook. If your grandma's on Facebook, that's massive user adoption. Right now, we're in the stage of early adopters. If you've ever seen this chart, there's a timeline for success of an industry or a business or anything that's new. It starts off low with early adopters. And then right here, when it gets to its 13% threshold, that's when it gets massive adoption by the rest of the community. It hits its maximum level and then starts trickling down to the people that don't like any new technology. People like your grandparents, your parents, depending on their age. These people are just getting into it because everybody they know in this top part of the bell curve is in it as well. So they feel left behind and now they're getting in. At this point, when you have those people that are resistant to anything new, that's when you know you have a good market share. Right now, we're still sitting before this 13% level. And once we hit that threshold of 13%, I promise you cryptocurrencies are going to skyrocket like you couldn't believe. And the last article of the day, Ethereum price rallies above the $400 resistance on bullish Ethereum options. Ethereum options open interest grew by 230% to reach 393 million in the past 3 months. Although this is an impressive figure, it doesn't fully reflect how the derivative instruments being used. Once again, this information does not provide a clear picture of whether these options are mostly used for bullish or bearish strategies. In general, a chart heavily populated with strikes below the current market level indicates that either traders were taken by surprise due to a recent hike or fewer investors are currently bullish. According to the data above, there are presently 535,000 Ethereum open options interests with strikes at $380 and below. On the other hand, there are only 243,000 Ether options at 425 or higher. That's double the amount of people betting on the price going down versus up. Now you have to think about this. If there's twice as many people betting on the price going down versus up, that means that all of these people are shorting it, right? You push the price up like crazy, breaking above $400, making all of these open options expire, taking all of their money, and boom, price starts skyrocketing. That's what market makers do. They're looking for a bunch of people to sell so that they can buy. Same thing happens in reverse. When a lot of people are bullish, they take all of their money and drop the price. That's how the market works. It goes up and it goes down. People lose money, people gain money. And that's the simplest way to put it. If everybody's talking that the market's down, Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything's going to crap, that's the best time to buy because the consensus is the market's going to drop. So you ride the wave up. And we got to pick the fan of the day really quick before I end. Looking through the comments here, and the winner of fan of the day is LTZ Perozzi. His comment was love link. Congratulations, you're the fan of the day. You will be the pinned comment on that video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Don't forget to leave a like on this video on your way out, and we will see you back here tomorrow.